Welcome back everyone to another video. This is my deload week, my first video of the week, because I wanted to do, this is separate days. I took a day off Monday. Monday didn't do anything. I needed the rest because Sunday, I was a day behind yesterday, so everything was like backtracked. So I did Sunday like 2 workouts in one, but it only took like 4 hours, like 2 and 2. I thought it would take like 5, like 2.5 and 2.5, so it wasn't bad. So 4 hours, so I was kind of beat up, even though it wasn't a hard day, but it was a lot. So Monday I took it off. Tuesday I did squat and bench. Wednesday I rested, and today's Thursday. I did squat and bench and deadlift. So I have 2 deadlift days on this deload week. It's pretty much like low intensity. It's not so much a deload. It is lighter though. It's not like a crazy deload. But I benched 2 comp benches. That's all I'm doing this week. I'm already done with it. Deadlift just 1, and I did stiff legs, and then squats just low bar. That's it. No, I'm not gonna squat twice. Well, you know what? I am not 2 low bars. I'm gonna do another high bar day, but I'm just not gonna show that. It's no big deal. It's just high bar. So 2 real important days, and high bar is going to be pretty easy. Everything is easy. It's just going to be like, it's all pretty much just 3x3. Think on deadlifts I did a 4x3 though with 351. It's pretty easy. Those are the 53-pound plates. It's just 3x3 was just a little too easy, and then deadlift I'm just going to do once. So I really wanted to focus on that one a little more. It's just 12 reps. So yeah, the numbers were, squat was 320, I think. 320. I'm pretty sure it's 320 for a 3x3. It might have been a 4x3. I don't know. It's the video's gonna show. And then bench was 3x3. It was 215, but those 35s do weigh 37, so it's technically 219. That's why I felt heavier. But we'll just call it 215. It's no big deal. So 3x3, 215 on Tuesday, and then today I did the same thing. 215. I did a 3x5. So it was really easy. The pods didn't look that great at all. I thought they were, but it's just a deload week. No big deal. Deadlifts were harder than I thought they'd be. 3x3. No, it was a 4x3. Yeah, it was a 4x3 with 351, and stiff legs were very simple, 276, 3x5 I'm pretty sure, yeah. So that pretty much wraps up the week, so here's the video. Alright, so I didn't want to take too long, and I just got into the working sets, no warm-ups. This is 321 3x3, and damn, that depth, like always, depth sucks. I don't know what it is. I used to be the best at hitting depth, but yeah, now I'm that guy. The stronger you get, just the harder it feels to hit depth, even though I really thought I was. Tighter hips, kind of tight ankle, kind of, like mobility-wise, and like hamstring. It's just a deload. It wasn't the biggest deal. This depth has looked better than the heavier weeks, so nothing crazy, just 321. This should help me next week because this was really easy, and the week depth had been getting better. These past few weeks, I'm not really worried about depth and strength. It's getting better, back on track for squats. It took me a long time to even get on track, not even get strong, just get on track to what I'm used to. I didn't use the 100-pound plates here. I wanted to take a break for those on squats. So here, I already mentioned those are it's 215, but those weighed 37, those 35, so it's technically 219. But just whatever, 215. It's just a deload. 3x3, the easiest thing in the world. I don't even remember how easy it was, but I know my elbow wasn't acting up both bench days, and that's amazing. Like, I feel like it feels like it wants to, like, pop or lock or whatever. It usually just locks on me, and I have to pop it in a certain angle, an awkward angle. Sometimes it wouldn't. It'd be stubborn, but I didn't have to do that. So bench has been feeling even better now because I'm comfortable at the very least, and this is very easy. I stayed at this weight next session. So that was Tuesday. Moving on to today, Thursday. My elbow on Tuesday and Thursday on bench, it doesn't lock, it doesn't crack. Feels good. I feel like on the way down it's gonna hurt on the way up, but no, nothing. Like, it's feeling great. My elbow, my left one, and I love that. On pull-ups it does. One time I did NutriGrip pull-ups with the landmine row attachment for seated cable rolls, and it hurt really bad. So I just do pronated grip now. But honestly, like, it doesn't hurt at all anymore. And I guess Sunday, that 4-hour day, really, like, I need a long time to like uncrack that elbow and unlock it, and it worked. So my elbow's feeling great now, and that's a real good sign. Hopefully it stays like that, because it was an easy week, but it happened like on Sunday when it wasn't that. I was doing block presses, and they were pretty heavy, but you don't feel block presses when you don't go all the way down, obviously. But my elbow's feeling great, and they feel great on deadlifts all the time. It's like, it stretches it. It doesn't hurt though, thank God. Or my shoulder, so that's a good note. Good, I don't know what to say. That's a good sign, whatever. So here's the bench and deadlift day, and that wraps up the video pretty much. So here we go, back. Same weight, like I said, I just added volume. It was 9 reps last time, 3x3. This time went with 15 reps, 3x5. First set felt a little weird, but, it just, you don't warm up as much when you do a deload because it's so light. Deloads have always been hard for me. I don't know why. Like, the lightweight feels super heavy. And I guess that's the reason I look back at it. It's just hard to, you're not fully warmed up because you stop warming up way earlier. Unless, I mean, deloads from now on, I could just like go heavier and then start the working sets. Like this is 215, I could have gone to like 240, just like a single. But that's not really a deload, so whatever. Or just maybe next time, like whenever I do deloads from now on, just warm up a few sets before the actual working sets. But I mean, it wasn't a problem with bench. Bench doesn't, it's not hard. It's hard to be strong on bench, but it doesn't take up a lot of energy. That's what I mean by not hard. Deadlifts is something more, you know, that's more, of course, energy-wise, it's harder in squats. And this one, I think my warm-ups, like that, my last warm-up before that was 300. And then I went straight to 351. Remember, these are the 53-pound plates, so it's 351 instead of 335. With the normal 45-pound plate, it would be 335, and it was kind of hard. It wasn't like a super hard, but like, you know, a deadlift, like I said, it take up more energy, so form is more important. I wanted to do 3x4. I was like, you know, it's a little hard. I'm just gonna do 4x3. I wasn't feeling those 4 reps, and I noticed my shoulder looks so disgusting here. It looks like it's disconnected from my, like from the insertion from my back, from, oh my god, look at that, like right when it comes up, not showing off. This looks bad, not good. I mean, it flexes at the top, but it really looks disconnected. And that's the good arm. That's the good shoulder. My left one is the bad one. Maybe because I've been throwing with my right arm in baseball. That's going to be part of the video too. My progression of throwing right-handed. And I think it's gone pretty, honestly, it looks pretty good, honestly. Like 3 days in, literally I've done 3 days in a row throwing right-handed. You know, the garage is wooden. I made a few dents left-handed, not right-handed. I don't throw it hard enough to make dents in it. But you'll see, I put something else you don't see in the video, but I put like a granite table we used to have, just the top, and that's not going to break for sure. So it bounces back. It won't destroy anything. And here are the stiff legs. I'm so stupid. I did 3x5, but the first I did 4. I don't even know why. Like, how dumb can I be? Like, I lose track sometimes, and I've never done that, so I'm really disappointed. I'm turning into like an amnesiac, I don't know how to say it, an amnesia lifter. I just forget things sometimes, like in my garage. Never in the gym have I done this, like literally never. My friends had done it, because like, you know, when you're loading a bar, my friend loaded the other side wrong, not me. And another time my friend, it's only happened twice in 13 years, but they loaded it wrong on their side, so it wasn't my fault, their fault. So they forgot to add like a 5 or a 10, and it felt weird. Instantly I knew it was wrong. It's not happened a few more times, but I usually always catch it. But 2 times I actually did the sets with 10 pounds lighter. But what I'm saying is, in my garage, I've made that mistake. Like one time I had a 25 and a 5, and then the one I left the 35 and the 5. So it was 10 pounds heavier on the other side, but I did not feel it on squat. It was my right side. I guess my right side that is that much stronger. I didn't feel anything, and I noticed right after. I was like, God damn it. I've done it a few times in my garage. So in the 13 years that I've never done it, and a few times my friends have loaded it wrong on their side, I've done it more times in my garage than I have on my own, or my friends have in those 13 years. And that's embarrassing. So if you're not into baseball, you could just stop watching here. This is not powerlifting related at all. This is just for me. This is my first day throwing right-handed, and it was okay. Like, it wasn't the worst. I mean, I do look like an idiot, and this is hard because, you know, this could take years. Wait, you know, I think it's a second day. Yeah, it's the second day. Damn, I forget. No, this is the first day. No, it is the first day, because this is the 3 days. But it showed me left-handed there, because I've thrown left-handed my whole life, because I want to get the mechanics down on my left side, to mimic it on my right. So that's why I did a few left-handed ones. I do once in a while, but man, I throw way harder. And I throw pretty hard for being really hurt. Like, my left side's really hurt. That's why I'm switching to right-handed. Worst case in a year, I think right now I could play second base. On Sundays, of course, not like in any league. I'm not good enough. But second base, like even in the MLB, if I can catch ground balls. But not turn double plays, for sure. So not MLB. But besides double plays, because that would be hard for me because I'm new to this, I could play second for sure and just eat it for double plays. I mean, most guys on Sundays can't even turn a double play. And like, they throw hard. Like that, they've been throwing with their right arm their whole lives. And like, this opens up more doors. I won't be limited to just first base or outfield, because that's all you're limited to as a left-hander. You can pitcher, first base, or outfield. So literally 5 positions. But in the MLB, it's usually 4 or 3. If you're an outfielder, you're just an outfielder. Sometimes you'll be outfield, first base, but it's pretty rare. Usually if you're first base, you're just first base, left-handed. That's what I always hated about being left-handed. The politics, like, oh, well, you're a lefty. You have to, you know, you can't play third. You can't play second. You can't play short. Even though I've played every single position in an actual game. But still, like, it looks weird, and everyone's like, why is there a lefty there? Like, it just doesn't look good. I've done everything. I would love to be a catcher if my arm is good enough. And honestly, I could throw pretty accurate with my right side. I just look like a little kid because I'm new to it. But that's expected. I'm going to look like a little kid. Like, so it's no big deal. I know I can do it in a year because I'm actually right-handed. My dad made me left-handed as a kid, but I'm right-handed on everything I do. So it's really not too hard for me compared to other people. And honestly, on day 3, I already look good. So I say it'll take me a year. I don't know about pitching. To be able to pitch right-handed, that would be super hard. Worst case, I pitch left-handed, but that would really hurt. My elbow and shoulder are they're goner. Like, my left arm's a goner. It's good. Powerlifting, it doesn't hurt. So, like, honestly, it really doesn't. Like, obviously, it's been locking lately, and it pops and cracks, but for the most part, it doesn't hurt when I'm actually lifting, just after or before. So my 3rd day was today. Didn't show it. I'm editing that right now. I'm not going to post them all on YouTube. I'm going to post them for me on Instagram, maybe some private YouTube videos. And just looking at my progress, it's okay so far, 3 days in. So that's it for the video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and see you next video.